On May 16, 1980, God gave Elder Benny Stewart Jr. the vision to establish a church. He shared this vision with his wife, missionary Viola Stewart. Together, they began the preparation process for the grand opening. On June 1st, 1980, the doors of the Sanctuary of Holiness Church of God in Christ were opened.
When I organized the Sanctuary of Holiness Church of God in Christ, 37 years ago, I didn't have one chair, no members. It served as the assistant pastor for one man for 21 years. I didn't empty his church as he went out into hedges and highways and compelled men and women to come, preaching the gospel. So my wife and I, we went forward. And from those efforts, we were able to establish a church in 1980 with the Lord helping us. The Bible lets us know that there's nothing wrong with striving for mastery, but you should strive lawfully.
They spent the early years evangelizing the community through gospel preaching and crusades. Missionary Stewart ran the Sunday school as the pastor drove the church van to bring people into the sanctuary. Then, God led Pastor Stewart to 1501 South Ridgeway. Shortly afterward, early one morning, he received word that the church building had burned down. Pastor Stewart rushed to the scene. As church members congregated there, he triumphantly declared that out of these ashes will rise one of the greatest churches in the city of Chicago. His words proved to be prophetic. The church relocated across the street to 1508 South Ridgeway. At this location, Sanctuary of Holiness experienced exponential growth and an outpouring of the Spirit of God. On Sunday mornings, there were people walking down the streets from every building on the block going to church. At 11 a.m. sharp, the sanctuary was filled with fervent prayer and exuberant praise. Every year, Pastor Stewart led the congregation to Lake Michigan for sunrise baptism service. Through revivals, shut-ins, fasting, and prayer service, the church outgrew the building. On May 16th, 1993, cars lined up for blocks as Pastor and First Lady Stewart led a parade from the Ridgeway location to a new location at 3332 West 5th Avenue. This is where the church began to stretch out, with blooming music ministries, youth ministries, community outreach, and family activities. Then the time came to move again. The city of Chicago purchased the property as part of the Marshall Faraday project. God provided a temporary space at the Fifth City Community Center. They remained there until they moved into the current location at 700 South Pulaski Road.